What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jay Cabrera here with my guy,
Doc knows music.
Doc Knows Music. We're here in Invite Only Studios in New York for a special Vibing with Jay times Doc Knows Music music review. So I brought a few tracks with me down from the Great White North.
The Six!
Woo! We're down here in New York City. So we brought some music with us. We're gonna listen to some tracks and let's get a vibe from Doc right here.
Yeah, I think that's the whole point. Who's this guy? Who are we listening to?
So first one we're gonna listen to. This is an artist, surprisingly not from Canada but from LA.
Okay.
All right.
How you leaving Canadians out?
I know. Don't worry. They're
There
coming.
we go.
They're
All
coming.
right, they coming.
So this is an artist. His name is Philo.
Philo.
!Lo. Shout out to my boy DJ Rocky Rock out in LA. Manages this guy Philo. The song's called Calamity.
Let's go, Philo.
Let's go.
Show me something.
Turn it up.
I got it. Okay.
If you know that, he'd be like calamity.
Okay.
Girl, when you there, you be my serenity.
We get a little more volume, a little bit.
Yeah, girl, when you there, everything you know from me. Yeah, my calamity. Everything nice and sweet. Need you like ice, make you come cool on my team. Every night, need you inside my bed. God only now, come give me love. Love and medicine, give you perfectly. You find positivity.
You can tell he been listening to this song. Look, he moving with every beat.
Now.
Okay. You can
What
make
you
the
think,
leaderboard. You can make the leaderboard. I like that.
Philo.
You can make the leaderboard.
You can make the leaderboard.
I like
All right.
that.
You can follow him who_is_Philo on IG.
I like that.
Called Calamity.
He made the leaderboard. That is
made
really,
leaderboard?
really good.
Shit. All right. Cool.
Philo, that's really good.
All right.
What else we got?
All right. What else we got? Okay, we're bringing it up to Toronto.
Uh-oh.
All right.
We back up top.
Here we go. This is an artist. Hold on. Whoop, my bad.
Uh-oh.
This is an artist by the name of Balisi. 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 The song is called Mona Lisa.
Oh, okay.
Let's check it out.
How did I know that? Okay, I like that feel. I like what she's doing. I like that whole feel. I think like in your and that I'm always gonna give criticism and when I see it in the pre-chorus of that song before Mona Lisa, you lose the audience a little bit. You start mumbling a little bit. It's not clear what you're saying. So make sure you work on that. Like, your presentation is everything, especially when you're trying to keep your audience. You had me intrigued. Like, right off the beginning, boom, a little bit loud on the drums. The drums could take away the artistry of what you're doing. So pay attention to that on the mix too. Sometimes the snares and everything's a little too loud. So that takes away from the artistry of what you're trying to do as a brand. And especially anything that you're doing into a pre-hook. When you're working on a pre-hook, make sure it delivers. It keeps you, we live in a world where the audience is listening for 5 seconds. Okay, so make sure that you take me through a story. You started me with the verse. Took me into the pre-chorus. I was like, what's she saying? What's going on? You know what I mean? And it was a little mumbly on the delivery. But that's okay. I like to share that news with you because at the end of the day, I want you to win. Okay? I'm not looking for anybody to come in second place. But that's an amazing song, by the way. That's a great job, great performance. Keep working hard on it.
Dope. Follow.
Song's never over.
@_BALISI Balisi out of Toronto.
And Balisi, you know what? I like that for the leaderboard too. I love what you're doing. Toronto got a lot of talent, man. I'm telling you. You're doing a good job, this guy over here.
I'm trying.
Lived in New York and then he left. What's wrong with this guy?
Got to bring the New York flavor to
Yeah,
Toronto.
I'm happy though. Toronto's beautiful.
It is.
No knocks to you guys. Mississauga, everywhere. Hamilton, Steel City. Shout out to all you guys over there.
Hell yeah.
That's nice. But then when I hit Buffalo, there's a whole nother cold. We got an audience here like, what? Are we talking about Buffalo? It's not going down like that in the 716. They're the 6, we 716. Work with me. There we go.
Oh my God.
All right, what else we got?
All right, we got.
That's funny.
So we got another artist out of Toronto.
Oh, okay.
Artist goes by the name Lyubov K. That's LYUBOV KAY. Lyubov K. This is called Morning Texts.
Morning Text.
Here we go.
All right, Lubov.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Some of these artists got incredible names, bro.
Nah, hey, come
Lucky
on
you
now.
can spell. I'm fast.
Why I'm always like this, could've runs away, but I choose to fight this. Like this,
Nice.
fight this, you was confused, guess I should've known better, should've seen the signs that I missed, why'd you do this?
Okay.
Tell me if you're different, yeah. When I asked if you were leaving now, it's everything you said that night, everything we did those days, everything you promised me. When I asked if you were all in, every single lie last night, before I missed 100 calls, before I knew it and I left, then I saw the morning text. I know that I felt happiest in 1 second before my eyes open and it hits me like this before. I remember this. If there was a way for me to take it back, I know you'd see how I'd react, and all the time that I wasted, I would replace it. Tell me if you're different, yeah. When I asked if you were leaving now. Why is this the rise?
Oh, I almost turned you down. You took me somewhere. All right.
When it never started. Why is this the rise? Quicker than the falling. Why is this the end? It's everything you said that night.
Okay.
Everything you did those days.
I really like what she's doing on that. The only
a
thing
dope
I'm gonna
track.
say is you kept me here. All right. Sometimes that's important that you don't keep your audience here. Your melody is riding across like this. I couldn't identify the chorus from the verse too much. But when you got to
Okay.
that part where I said I almost turned the volume down, it kept me interested, right? Because you got to highlight that much earlier. That sounds like the hook. Sometimes, don't get me wrong, it's the way you design the song. But again, remember, it's keeping the audience interested. So the way you were delivering across of it, da 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 da. Could have bounced a little bit. Da 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 da. Could have bounced a little bit to give you more interest for the listener. Because the listener can't see you; they can only hear what you're doing. So you gotta like keep that attention. So that's what I heard. Lastly, when there's always like songs being made, right?
Yep.
When you are making songs, sometimes you might have the instrumental, right, that you write to. But when it's time to perform on the song, it's time to produce that song. So there's highlights in that part where that it can identify from a verse to a pre-chorus to a verse to to a chorus, right? To another verse that might go to a bridge. But the music identifies that. And if you take away, don't take away. If they don't add anything to that and it's just the way it was written, that's what it sounds like to me. It was written more than produced. You know what I mean? You wrote against a track you received and said, let me do it. So sometimes that, again, this is what takes away from indies because they don't really get their full potential of what you're trying to express due to the fact of it not, being produced. So think about that. I feel bad for artists like that because sometimes they're in the studio with a producer who produces music but doesn't produce a song. There's a difference between the two. But good song. That's a great song. I think if you moved up the harmony part and really got people would really be interested in the beautiful side of what you're trying to do. That's amazing. But yeah.
Lubob K, that's called Morning Text. Follow her, LYUBOVKAY on IG.
Wow, this guy is amazing.
That's what
Thesaurus J over here. This is working up.
We're here vibing with Jay. Doc Knows Music here at Invite Only Studios, listening to some select tracks.
I like that. So far, so amazing.
Not bad. 3 for 3.
Right, yeah, 3 for 3. LA got 1, Canada
got
2,
1,
right?
Canada 2.
6. We're waiting on 716, no?
Hold on.
All right.
We got one more right now from Toronto.
Oh.
All right. This is an artist by the name of Tony Will.
A regular name.
Tony Will. This is called Pulse.
Pulse.
You ready?
Let's go, Tony. Will ya? I love that. Let's do it, Tony Will. Oh. Tone, I really like the feel of what you're doing. I felt your vocals was a little too low of what you was trying to express. But you had a few melodies in there that were interesting. But you got to bring the volume up on your vocals because the bass was out drowning what you were trying to perform. So that's important. Make sure you lay that out. See how me and Jay, we was up, pulse. We're like, oh, okay. But then there's that part of like, what's the rest of the stuff? What was he talking about? What was driving this? What you know what I mean? So I think a lot of that is important on how you again, the projection of you, that you're the artist. We're not here listening to instrumentals. We're here listening to your story, your delivery, your cadence on the track, and what identifies you. So it's important, again, when a track is being presented, it's important that your vocals is up front. All right, and there's a balance with that. It doesn't mean like it should be too loud. It's not like you're giving a speech running as a political figure, right? You like trying to deliver music and make people dance, and that's a great idea. The pulse, I like that. Tony Will,
that one was catchy.
That was really catchy. I think get the vocals up, but that could make a leaderboard. If you got the vocals up and you resend it to Jay, that can make the leaderboard.
Now, if you're wondering what this leaderboard is,
yeah, I love that. I was
right
loud on that.
Doc Knows Music and was it still Analog Baby?
Huh?
Right? No,
it used to be Analog Baby. It's now DocKnowsMusic.com. Yeah, it's Doc Knows Music, the show, but it's DocKnowsMusic.com where you can submit your music too. But we're doing a collaboration. It ain't about me. It's about Jay, vibing with Jay. I come in. We have a cross brand that we're doing that's kind of hot because we get a judge artist like yourself and these artists that he's playing right now. And there's a leaderboard. So that leaderboard that we have on, I call it the Squadcast, that leaderboard that we play, every week we give away $250 studio free time. The other week I sent the 80-inch TV to somebody's house. I don't know what I'm going to do. I be bugging out, okay? Yeah.
Where's mine?
I know. Where's TVs? I never know what I'm going to do. So it's kind of cool. I had somebody down in North Carolina. So
right.
What I did was I looked up their address and I sent them a gas card for $150 because I know they needed gas to get around. Hey. So I found out what gas station is near that person and that artist, and sent it off.
Gas goes a long way.
You never go. Yeah, we never know what we're going to do. But anyway, that was kind of cool.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that one. So follow official Tony Will on IG. So we had Tony Will, we had Lubov K, and Belisi out of Toronto.
This memory is incredible.
Philo out in LA.
That's wow.
All right, so let's do this one.
Which one we got?
Here, we do this one.
Who's
this
that?
one right here.
Oh, yo, time out. That is hilarious.
Which one is this one? What is this?
Headphone empty. This guy's thinking of his own stuff. What's going on here? That's four Canadians.
Who is this?
This guy did this song. Time out. What's going on here, bro? Yeah, this is hilarious. So we like few songs in, he dropped his own drop. That's hilarious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh gosh.
There it is.
I can't stamp my foot. Hold on, here we go. That is hilarious. He caught me off guard.
See, that's it. What do we think of this one?
You know what? I like the delivery on that. I can't be biased on that, but I like the delivery.
That was a fun one.
That was fun. You know
that was a fun one.
That was and it's kind of funny. Like we actually wrote that song like in a matter of an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Like it was really, really quick. Not to say, but there's balance in the music. There's balance in the words. There's balance in. We're talking about half on empty. It's in life. You could be half on empty. So that's why I said sometimes the concept depends on like look at the color of the room today. So the color of the room sometimes gives you, colors really work against music. Music is spiritual. You never know what kind of feel you're gonna get. So
and a lot of times it's it's the vibe of the energy, of the day when you're going into to create. So, as an independent artist, sometimes you go in with an idea, sometimes you go from scratch right then and there. But throughout the session, you do little tweaks here and there. And this was a fun one to work on with my guy here. Doc Knows
we did
Music
that.
and
Wow,
Pat
that
Kelly.
was kind of cool. Caught me off guard. King Patrick's somewhere listening to that. Oh, he gonna get this?
Man, he asleep right now.
Yeah, he don't hang out like that guy, man.
Not anymore.
Yeah,
Not
that's
anymore.
a,
I had to throw that one in.
That was
All
funny.
right, here we go.
That was funny. So you always get a treat somewhere.
All right, here we go. Keeping it in Canada, but we're going West Coast, Calgary and Alberta.
Oh, okay.
This is an artist.
That's a hockey team over there, right?
They do.
Calgary
Flames.
Wow, how did I know that?
I don't know how you know that.
I might got the jersey. That's what it is. But as a fashion statement, I can't name one player on the team.
Me either.
Wow, he's up there with you guys. All right.
All right, here we go. This is Lena London with O Ray.
Oh.
I'm gonna give you a little something.
All the loves I've seen
Whoa.
is always run so deep.
Whoa.
It's just too hard to leave. Can't bring myself home already. Will I ever get to a place where I don't need you?
Oh, this is crazy.
Already. Will I ever stop seeing your face in my dream?
What? Calgary. That's crazy.
Already. Will there ever be a time I get to taste you
What?
again?
We got kids in here. Yo, what's going on? Yo.
Oh, I don't wanna put these memories away.
Oh.
Here we go.
See, I knew that was coming. Wow.
Turn it up.
That goes up. That's crazy.
I fool myself in silence.
Oh, no. That's such a good feel.
Still hums to me.
This one's dope.
Wow.
I trace you in my shadows, like a ghost that's never free.
Yeah, nice.
Already, will I ever get to a place where I don't need you?
Wow.
Already,
So good. This
will I ever stop seeing
Yep.
your
This-
face in my
It's
dreams?
right here.
wow.
Already.
Oh.
Will there ever be a time I get to taste you?
What is going on? What's her name?
Lena London.
Lena London. Let me tell you, that's top of the leaderboard.
Yeah.
For sure. I might just send you 250 because American dollars. So that go far in Calgary. Okay?
It will.
Yeah, I think I might have to send you 250 because that is
Fire.
really, really
Dope.
amazing what you did. What you did is amazing. That's what music is about. Like, I feel the energy, everything that you're talking about, the story I'm paying attention to because of the melody. Your delivery on the song is unbelievable. The production on it is amazing. It's not taking in anything away from your voice. It's just an amazing composition. I really don't have anything to say, but it should be at the top of the leaderboard.
Now you know who
And-
produced it?
Yeah.
She did.
Of course. Why would I say anything less? But that
that was dope.
was really, really good.
And it
I
sounded
mean,
like every part
every
harmony
piece,
was
yes.
intentional.
It-
like
yeah.
it was thought put in. Like
the thought on
yeah.
it, the delivery, your cadence,
Mm-hmm.
your voice. Because there's that part right where she's where you're riffing at, and a lot of control with your voice, by the way.
Yeah.
But it really wasn't intentional. It was a feel, and I actually felt that. I mean that's leaderboard deserving of $250 American dollars for you. Straight up, I'm just giving that. I wasn't even thinking about giving you that, but you're gonna get that 250. He's gonna send me that address. We do Zelle here, but I don't know how it goes to you. But we're gonna figure it out. Okay, that was really, really amazing. You did.
Yeah, that was well done.
That's
Well done.
bravo.
Lena
Right there. That was
London.
crazy. Yeah.
Check her out on Spotify. It's Lena, Lena
Wow.
London.
Amazing.
Dope. Are you ready
What
for
else
the
we
next
got?
one?
Yeah.
Woo, okay.
That's something that hard. I feel bad for the next one he's playing because that's gonna be a hard follow-up. That's like kind of, oh my God, he's talking 250. I better, the next song I would be panicking
right.
when he says the name. You better shake. Yeah,
All right, here we
they gotta
go.
hear this.
So this next artist
waiting.
out of LA. So now we back in the States.
Yo, LA, you better do something right now because
So-
Lena.
This artist
Fast this guy is.
Estella Dawn.
Estella. Okay, Estella.
Estella Dawn. This is
All
called
right, Estella.
Detached. Okay.
You know what I did before?
Yeah, turn that up.
There you go. Hold on. Oh,
Turn that up. Hold on. Let's
Let's
go back. Bring
restart
back.
that. Hold on.
Here we go.
she's like, oh, okay.
I hope you know how to zigzag. My daddy told me how to shoot. Never with a gun, only with cunning. That's what smart women do.
Crazy.
He said be wise with your anger. Violence will mark like a bad tattoo. Don't draw blood if you're wrong. Wipe us off the bottom of your boot. You're calling it when you're done wrong. And I've been on the sirens for too long.
Wow.
Acting up thinking that you're gonna get your eyes out me, no. I'm unattached. I don't give a f you at. You just lost an angel leg. Boy, you ain't getting it back.
Wow.
Look on your face. You ain't never seen me cold like this. As far as I'm concerned, you're dead to me. I ain't bringing you back.
Wow. Oh. This is winning too.
I let you put up in my ribcage and then you left me with a death rattle. Disrespect like that gon' leave your love hollow. I got nothing in the middle, nothing left to care for you. I'm a nice woman, but I ain't that nice. Push it too far, so you can do what you like. Adoration I had for you ran away with the night. You're the biggest disappointment to ever spread my thighs. Gonna get out my face once you tear that I cry. Oh no, oh no.
Oh.
I'm getting nothing. I'm unattached. I don't give a fuck where you at.
Crazy.
You just lost an angel leg. Boy, you ain't getting it back.
Crazy.
Look on your face. You ain't never seen me go like
That
this.
was a hell of a follow-up. What I really like about that, Jay, is the fact that, you know, it's a different genre of music, a different type of feel. You had some folk, a little bit of country, a little bit of just a total different genre of music. But you know,
Yeah, I told you I was
being
bringing up
able,
a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah, I mean the women are killing it tonight.
Oh yeah.
But just the fact of getting that type of feel is incredible. I think what you did is amazing. I think the composition is amazing. I think the delivery is amazing. I think the brand side of it is really amazing. That's an amazing job, and I love it because we went from Calgary back to LA. And going back to LA, it was definitely a different feel from the LA artists played prior
Yes.
to you. You know, so kudos to you. That's amazing. There's nothing really ever to say but leaderboard. That's
Dope.
definitely on leaderboard next week.
Estella Dawn. That was
Yeah.
called Detached.
Detached. That's
All right, let's
amazing.
go. All right.
All right.
Two more to go.
Well, you got two more.
Hey,
Okay.
this is vibing with Jay. Times Doc Knows
Vibing
Music,
with
the
Jay,
show.
vibing with Jay tonight.
You know, we're here, Invite Only Studios in New York City. Again, playing just a handful of tracks I brought down to take a listen to and get some input here from the DOC.
I love that.
All right, this next artist, his name is Sam Watson.
Oh,
Okay,
Sam.
Sam Watson.
Where's he from?
He is from the States as well. I forgot
Okay.
exactly where. East Coast. This is called Wayside.
Look,
All right.
Wayside. If it ain't
Wayside.
LA or Calgary or Canada, I don't know where Sam is
Wayside.
from. All right, here we go.
This is Sam Watson.
All right, Sam Watson. Let's go, Sam.
Turn this one up right here.
Okay, Sam.
but I can feel the way.
Okay.
Baby, with me like I'm sitting on that broken lane. I don't know how we found this place.
Okay.
Sometimes just frozen place. Some hearts never walk away. And some flames never fade away. Back to the west side. Yeah, we gotta link up again like we did on Wayside.
Okay.
Yeah. So what you got on your timeline? Yeah, let's get your vibe like we used to. On Wayside. I see you soon.
You know what I love? I love this. This is, you know what this is like? This is like cookout music in the summer. This is like cookout when you listen to the music at a cookout, and you know you see grandma or the uncle, crazy uncle, flipping steaks over. This is that type of music. You know what I mean? Like
It's a good feel.
a feel good music,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm talking about with the vintage from the last song. Look at that. It's such a good feeling. And that's what music is about. Like, it has to make you feel good. And I can identify that it had a retro feel, but it also made you feel good. And that's what artists, that's what you're looking for when you listen to an artist. You're looking for that feel. What, you know, back then, you know, when I was growing up, music made you feel good. You know, now even with you guys out in Canada and Drake, a lot of his songs make you feel good. You know what I mean? And that's why you're catching. There's a lot of vintage feel in Drake songs too, because it's attractive, you know. So great job. That's a great job.
Sam Watson.
Sam
y'all.
Watson, you
Give
are
him a
coming
follow.
through. Well, at least one for the guys.
One for the guys.
For the
Okay,
guys.
one for
Women
the
is
guys.
winning like 6-0. And then Sam Watson came in and was like, hold on a second.
Hang on, hold my beer.
Let me take you into to some cookout music.
No,
That was some of it. That was
one
awesome.
had a good feel.
That was awesome. I really like that.
That one had a good feel. Okay, so
The
we
last-
got one more left, right?
Yeah, this is
So
one.
right now you just heard Sam Watson. We heard Estella Dawn and Lena London in this grouping here. So we're gonna end with an artist out of Australia.
Oh.
Okay. She goes by the name of Nardia, Nardia. And this, this is called Hold On. All right, here we go. Turn that one.
I can tell that something's wrong. Please don't. I can hear it in your tone. It's a place where you belong.
Why am I thinking of Cedric the Entertainer right now? Sound like he coming out with it.
And they won't heal that broken heart.
Okay.
First they won't fix those wilted scars. Antiseptic won't get you that far. Hold on to love. Time alone won't chase that pain away. Words unspoken still have more to say. But love can lighten all those darkest days. Hold on to love.
Nice. Now, I love the feel of that. That gave me like a Jill Scott, vibey type of track, and I think that's really, really good. Hold on, I really
Hold
like
on,
that.
that's Nardia.
And Nardia, I think what's great about that is like a lot of, and I'm glad you gave us a different texture of a track. What I like about that is that track is not just for Spotify. That's for sync licensing. That can be for a commercial. That can be for a movie. That can be inside of the score of a movie. So a lot of you artists get confused with like, hey, I can get, you know, I'm cutting a song just for a music platform like iTunes and Spotify and, you know, SoundCloud or whatever. You know, every song, don't get me wrong, it has its home for these songs on these platforms, but there's also a home for them in a commercial brand sync licensing, score of a movie, a soundtrack of a movie, inside of different commercial brands. We've done songs for we own the original music for Starbucks holiday music. When you hear that holiday jingle on Starbucks every Christmas, that's us. We own that. Okay, and we're a small company that did that music. It's just being a creative, right? So that's amazing what you did, Nadia. That's like a creative music. I mean, creative music is good for sync licensing and getting into different areas other than Spotify and things like that. And those checks are amazing, okay? Like, one check a year from Starbucks is like rent for 6 months. So it's not a bad thing, like to have music like, hold on. Mm-hmm. Hold on, there's a check for you somewhere. So pay attention to that. Like, that's really good. Your vibe, your sound. I would love to hear like more of your music, and Jay will point me in that direction.
Oh yeah,
definitely leaderboard. Great job. I know I'm vibing with Jay, but tonight the women killed all the guys except Sam Watson.
Sam Watson, yeah.
Sam Watson was like, hold on, I've got my cookout song.
Yeah.
Let me do my cookout song. But every other woman from Calgary and everyone's like, beat up everybody, beat all the males. I mean, but so males, you got to step up. I mean, that's just what it is. The women kicked everybody's butt tonight. It happens.
Now they brought it tonight.
Tonight, it was really, really good. Shout out to all the women that presented their music to Vibing with Jay. And I think that was good. That was a really good showing of what
a nice mix. Like I said,
I thought it was amazing.
Just a nice mixture of different styles.
Yeah, definitely.
Different artists from across the globe. And that's what we do on Vibing with Jay.
Yeah,
for those of you that don't know, Vibing with Jay, daily 2-hour open format royalty paying radio show where we celebrate the world of independent music.
Royalty paying.
Royalty paying, that's right. Monitored by Digital Radio Tracker, DRT. Every night, midnight to 2 a.m. on Philly Vibe, 1015.com. Jams 95.3 FM on TuneIn app, fluentradio.com, and soon to be on Splash 98.5 FM as well. So make sure you guys tune in, tap in with us. Jay Cabrera, vibing with Jay Cabrera. Doc knows you.
Doc knows you on IG.
Yeah.
I had to change it.
I know. But DocKnowsMusic.com.
Yeah.
So I appreciate my longtime mentor here, Doc. Times vibing with Jay. We got to listen to a bunch of tracks tonight, and we'll definitely do this again. So who we got on the leaderboard? We got Lena London. We got Estella.
Lena London got $250. Don't leave that out.
Lena London got the $250
because he brought me on the show. You got $250.
Boom,
I'm very
proud.
Go. And you made the leaderboard, so there's possibly more money in it for you, more prizes in it for you. And I also like those opportunities. If you look on DocKnowsMusic.com, you can see the other opportunities we're offering with movie opportunities, soundtracks. It goes on and on. Writers camps, producer camps.
And on DocKnowsMusic.com on the leaderboard, if you get your listeners, your fans to go on there and vote
for you,
for your song and keep it on the leaderboard, that's
that 250 continues.
It will continue.
You just need to stay number one. So it's kind of awesome. But I think that she has a very strong track. That's amazing.
She's definitely talented artist repping Canada. So.
Yeah, look up. There's an indie artist that's similar to what you're doing, London. There's her name is Olga Maiko. She got a song called "Use Me."
Okay.
Oh my God, she took over the leaderboard this last podcast that we shot, and it just was so smooth on the way she was doing it. But check her out when you get a chance. A song called "Use Me" by Olga Maiko, Myko. Amazing.
M-Y-K-O.
Yeah, I think she might be out of Australia. I don't know. Okay. I think so. But I might be right about that. I got a little bit of memory left.
We got artists all around the world, super talented.
Alrighty, yeah.
Very cool.
That was awesome, bro.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah. I'm glad he stopped by, had some fun. Nick's lost tonight, but it's all right.
Nick's lost, but it's okay.
Toronto,
it's one game.
It's one game.
It's one game. My Knicks, they didn't win tonight, but
he's up there with the Raptors, though. So they doing their thing. They got my guy Quigley
Knicks
up there
all the way.
They took R.J. Barrett from us. They did a lot of bad things last year, but it was fun.
We'll do this again. So stay tuned. Appreciate it, man. Go to DocKnowsMusic.com. Follow Doc Knows You on IG.
But keep vibing with Jay.
Vibing with Jay Cabrera and Jay Cabrera on IG as well. So Good night, everybody from New York, Invite Only Studios. We
See you
out.
later. We out.